Beat my time. I'm livid.
All right, Sinsa with the angry face name.
He's ready.
That's Sinsa right there. He's pissed. That's the gamer face right there.
Hide spec. Thank you, Red Surf.
God, we should hire you guys as like producers. Hell yeah.
Oh, everyone's angry. Everyone in the chat is angry.
If you
What do I do?
if you can get that posted in the chat. But yeah, we're gonna get the players
I
ready.
can get that in the chat.
We might need to communicate this to, nope. Sinsa's on the same page. Hell yeah. Alright, we're starting up. Map 1 of 3 for these boys. Korea versus Denmark. It's actually not Denmark. He's from Norway. Right? Yeah, he's from Norway. I screwed up the overlay, guys. You guys didn't even tell me. Alright, it's fixed now. He's from Norway. He's not from Denmark. Alright.
What do you think the second map is, by the way? Very important.
Oh,
question.
the second map is Sand Trap.
Sand Trap 2.
Yes, Sand Trap
Yes.
2.
Okay, cool. Right. Jason in the background, just confirming.
This is Sinsa's pick. If you could look at the top real quick and see where Saxton ranks. I'm 99% sure Sinsa has the world record on this
Yes,
map.
he does. Saxton had... Oh dear. He hasn't got a time.
Okay, so I did see Saxton practice this map
Right.
a lot. I think it was yesterday. So despite not having a completion, he might be able to put up a good time. It's just kind of a matter of being able to complete it. As we mentioned earlier, Saxton has the lowest sensitivity in the entire tournament. He honestly might have the lowest sensitivity of like anyone watching the stream right now too. He has a 3-foot 360. So for him to do a 360 degree turn in game, he has to move his mouse 3 feet. Yeah. So there's a lot of spins on this map, and this part that Sinsa's doing right now is probably the hardest part of the entire map, and he's doing it easily. So Sinsa's gonna get a completion here, most likely. Oh, he's going for the cheeky strats. He didn't go for the safe strats. But yeah, Saxton's got some strong shoulders right there. Go ahead.
Everyone in the chat is still spamming that face.
Honestly, chat spam's just fine. I love it. It's beautiful.
Sinsa support is real.
The Sinsa support is real, but for those that may not know, Saxton comes from TF2. He is one of the best players in TF2, or at least that has come from TF2. And he's recently come to Source and gotten some really, really good times. He's a very high rank overall, despite not having too many maps completed on the server network. He has a lot of completed maps in other server networks, such as TF2 and CSGO, but on the KSF server network, he is very low completion percentage, which is why you might not see him have map completions.
Sinsa's pulling out all of the stops on this.
Well, speaking of that,
how unfortunate.
But this map was actually made by a TF2 player, so I don't think this is was made in TF2, but this was made by a TF2 invite player. I'm not going to say who they are because I don't know if they want me to mention their name because their alias is different nowadays, but yeah. An invite TF2 player made this map.
Apparently the timer is not showing up on the overlay.
Oh, apologies for that. I should be able to get that fixed. It's going to be slightly inaccurate because I didn't press it at the time. So I'm going to wait until it alerts 5 minutes in game and then I'm going to click it. So apologies for that. There's a lot of little micromanagement back-end stuff that I have to do. It's easy to forget some stuff.
Absolutely no one in the Twitch chat cared at all until I said it. Now they're all
Really?
like, timer.
Alright, if you want to keep letting me know.
A good time. That's a good time. That's it.
The timer's actually just a mystery right now until 5 minutes appears, and then I'll press the 5-minute button.
6 minutes and 10 seconds.
Oh god, I have to type it in. Alright, we'll put 6 minutes there. Uh-oh. The timer just crashed. Don't worry about this, Untouch. I'll figure it out. I have to reopen the timer. It just crashed. So since I got a time, right? He finished?
Yeah, a good time as well. Meanwhile, Saxton still doesn't know the map.
Well, he's beating the world record right now. So
Yeah,
I think
sinsa.
that's pretty good. I'd say world record pace for 0 completion on this map. Alright, the 5-minute alert should pop up any second, and I'll be able to sync it with the stream. And everything will be just fine. But right now, if we're going to be real... Oh, my timer keeps crashing. That's not good.
It's not good. Not good. Rest in peace.
Oh boy. Well, the timer's bugged right now. I'll try to figure it out. But I pressed the button and it gave me an error again after relaunching it. So let me try to figure this out real quick. Oh, I know why. I know why. Yay! It's good when something breaks and you figure it out quickly. Alright. I'll be able to fix the timer for y'all.
Too late, I've already got everyone saying rip timer.
It's okay. If you guys are having fun, that's all that really matters. So do whatever you like. So the timer's going to be really inaccurate right now, but it will display properly.
Did you see that Saxton?
No.
He could actually beat sinsa's current time. You're right, he's been practicing this a lot. He got to, I think, CP3, checkpoint 3, with plus 0.1 to world record.
Alright, just to catch up, sinsa's time is 0.73 off the world record, so if Saxton can't get anything below that, we'll take the lead. And this is not Saxton's map, this is sinsa's pick, so if Saxton can pull this out, it could be very substantial for the for Saxton going on to the next round.
He's definitely been practicing, but sinsa's come up with another one.
Yep, Sinsa improving it, so now he needs to get 0.49 or faster.
I believe
right now he's on pace.
He was, yeah, like I said, he was CP3, he was plus 0.1 to world record there, so he even got a minus.
Whew. It's amazing how optimal that this map is. Both of these players are like kind of gunning it, to be honest. None of these runs have really been safe. You can safe this map very easily. This map is not a high tier map. It's probably about an intermediate difficulty map. But
guess what's the tier?
3. That's my guess.
4.
It's 4. I mean, it's still intermediate difficulty.
Yeah.
But optimizing this map, doing some of the shortcuts that they are doing, requires you to have a lot of speed and taking extremely difficult angles, especially near the end of the map. But yeah, the pressure's on Saxton. The timer on screen is slightly off, but at least we have a timer. You guys can look at it. You guys can count with the timer if you want. Just to make sure it works. You can count with the timer. So if it breaks, you guys can just keep counting. Alright, Saxton is consistently doing checkpoint 1 ahead of sinsa's time. But he needs to get the run together. This is a fairly long map. At least for a linear. It's about a minute. So actually it's probably around average.
Why have you done this? Just everyone in the chat is just posting a random number.
You know what? You know, anything to engage the chat, you know? Sometimes you just need to... Sometimes you just need to type something in chat. And if it's just a number, that's good. It's a good number. What's your favorite number, guys?
we gotta fill the void somehow. So favorite color.
Favorite emote's probably the best one.
Oh yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Wide Peepo Happy. It's a Franker face emote. So if you don't have better Twitch TV installed, you won't see it, but it's a really wide Peepo, and he's happy, and it's really nice to look at. But yeah, Saxton's gonna need to clutch it out. This is Sinsa's map. Sinsa is way ahead. Saxton does not have a completion right now. But again, this is a relatively unfamiliar map for Saxton. He should be much more comfortable on his own map, which is Sandtrap 2. And we'll be heading there shortly. He has 30 seconds, but again, if the timer expires, he will be able to complete his run. So even if there's 1 second left, as long as he's in a run, he can keep going. And it looks like he's aware of that.
The most common thing people are asking in the chat is, where's the music from?
You know
where's
what?
the music from?
The music is from a playlist. Someone compiled a playlist of all the music used on the KSF Records YouTube channel, which shows pretty much all of the records on KSF. So you want to head over there. Any of the songs that you hear are probably going to show up in this playlist. If you type KSF Records playlist on YouTube, you'll probably find what I'm listening to right now. So Saxton is going to go down 1-0. Sinsa, angry face in chat if you want Sinsa to win. He gets this first W on the board. Map 1 goes to Sinsa. All right, we're heading to Sandtrap 2. This is a very interesting map. I believe Saxton added this map to the map pool, and of course he selected it for his current map. And I don't really think too many players practice this map. Sandtrap 1 is an extremely popular map, but this map, not so much. I don't think it's a bad map by any means, but it's not very commonly played.
Guess what? Sinsa doesn't have a time.
Wow. Okay, speaking of not commonly played, this might just automatically go to a round 3.
This is where I got confused, because Sinsa had a very good time on Sandtrap 1. I didn't realize he's never played this one.
Yeah, these maps kind of differentiate. I believe this is tier 3 or tier 4, whereas Sandtrap 1 is tier... Okay. I don't know what I'm talking about. This map is tier 2, and Sandtrap 1 is tier 1.
Let's just confirm that. He tried.
What?
They're both tier 2.
Alright, who's tiering these maps? Alright, let's get an admin to change the tiers. Who's casting this event? I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, anyway. Yeah, so... It seems like both players are in the server. Get them to ready up. Saxton is ready. Angry face Sinsa is ready. He puts the angry face in chat. He's ready. We're starting the timer. I will press it this time. The overlays are gonna get fixed, but I will start the timer properly. That's the most important thing. Here we go. This is Saxton's map to lose.
Oh, well,
and he gets ramp bugged.
Oh, hide spike.
Good call. God, I love how chat is helping with production. It genuinely helps.
don't think anyone helped me that time. I just
was
on it.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You know.
I'm not giving you enough credit. I'm sorry.
Alright. Anyway, this should be a slam dunk, to be honest. But let's see what we can do.
Saxton is not from.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, flags.
I had to press my button. I pressed it.
Chat helped me with that one there.
Thanks, chat. Thanks, chat. Smiley face. If there was a way that chat could like change the overlays, I mean, it would surely be chaos, but
it would so bad.
It would be pretty fun at the same time. Like if they could just type flags.
Well, there's a bit of a difference between the times. It has to be said.
A little bit. Saxton.
Since he now knows the map. Right.
Yeah.
Saxton coming in rank 5 straight off the bat. It's gonna be hard
as far as learning maps go, this is an easier map. So we kind of had the similar the inverse of the situation on the last map, whereas Saxton didn't have a completion on the map. But the map is a higher tier and it's also a longer map. So I think this might be easier for Sinsa to combat the what's it called? I don't know what the hell I'm saying.
Everyone's getting very upset that you're not watching Sinsa like 110% of the time.
Well, this is Saxton's map.
But they're getting very upset.
Alright, okay, I'm sorry. Type angry face in chat if you want me to watch Sinsa. It has to be the Sinsa face, otherwise it's not going to be counted towards the overall...
Yep, there it goes.
Okay, there we go. Alright. I'm a man of the people. I want to give you guys a good show.
What's the third map? I think someone just asked.
The third map is Surf Placid. I feel like Sinsa's watching the stream right now. Maybe he's not. But Surf Placid is not a popular map. As far as this map not being popular, Surf Placid is like rare.
What do you want to know something? You want to know about something about Placid?
Neither of the players have PRs on it?
Neither of the players have PRs on it.
That is interesting. I think that would actually favor Sinsa because the map, I believe, is tier 3. I know it's
I think you might actually be right.
Yeah.
Never mind. Well,
that's the wrong map. It's
No,
tier 3, but it has a really, really weird ending. So if you don't understand the ending of that map, you might kind of get caught up.
Got about 4 hours in that map, and I still don't understand the endings of that map.
It is. I don't want to say bad. You know,
it's different.
Positivity in the chat, but it's different. It's a different ending. It's an odd angle, and those are all truths. But right now we're watching Sinsa, Angry Face, who is at a very large deficit on this map. Wow, Saxton actually is 0.29 away from world record, and you know, Sinsa's completion is 4 seconds behind world record. So Sinsa's gonna need to, you know, I don't know. He's gonna have to hope that we misinterpret the scores or something.
See,
that's okay.
Right now, Saxton should be doing what Josh was doing in the first one. He should be looking up Surf Placid right now.
Yeah,
learning the map.
I genuinely think that would be a good strategy. Like, if Saxton can pull out a time like that without knowing the map would be incredible. So if Saxton like left the server and like practiced Placid on a different server while this map completes, that might be like in his best interest, but obviously I don't think that would cross any of the players' minds. That'd be kind of weird too, but that's like mega BM. But Sinsa's doing all right on CP1.
He's learning.
But yeah, to kind of contextualize this, Sinsa has been around for very long. Considered to be like one of the best surfers of all time, if not the best surfer of all time. But the fact that he's kind of come and gone over the years. So
like several years at a time as well.
Yeah. So if maps kind of come out when he's away, he may have not played them. And I think this is definitely a map that kind of falls into that category.
5 minutes remaining.
He's certainly capable of taking this particular map, but that's why the odds are stacked against him. He's looking at the beautiful ramp textures right now, so...
It is the kind of map that he would get a good time on, but he just doesn't have enough time to learn it.
Yeah, the world record is 48:10, and Saxton's... Oops.
Saxton's ranked 3.
Yeah, he's ranked 3 right now. And his run right now is, I think, 0.3 off the world record.
Yeah, it's ranked 5 right now.
So I want to say that's good enough.
Yeah,
and
it's good enough against someone who's never played the map.
Absolutely. And it's interesting enough to like contextualize this with later on in the tournament, because all the players are probably watching the stream right now, and for those that are still in the tournament, they might be like, oh my god, Saxton's really good at this map. So we might not see this might be like an insta ban later on for some of the players, like after seeing Saxton play this map, or if Sinsa moves on, an insta ban for Hydrogen, because Sinsa did really well on that map as well. And obviously, it's kind of expected that the players do well on their own map picks, and it's It's been the case for most of the matches. As we're approaching the 3-minute timer here, I just want to say thanks for tuning in, guys. This has been a fun event so far. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. The tempo is definitely going to kick up a little bit, maybe in the near future. But as time goes on, the pressure is going to build, and hopefully the tournament gets even more hype as time goes on. And if you want to get any information, you can type !surfs up for the event information, and you can type !bracket for the bracket, or you could just scroll below the stream and find either of those links if you are joining the stream and you're not sure what's going on. Let me get the player information, because I'm sure we have a lot of player information on Sinsa here.
Sinsa previously had over 100 world records back in 2010. That's when he was
crazy.
sort of in his prime.
And like 100, there's like 500 maps in the server
Back
right now.
then there was probably about 350 or so.
Yeah, so he had like a third of the map world records back in 2010, which is crazy. And there's 2 players in this competition that many people have noted that can kind of take a break from Surf and just come back immediately and do really, really well. Those players being Nim and, of course, Sinsa. And it's been proven multiple times. Sinsa actually coming back, I want to say a few months ago after taking a very long break and just kind of getting a ton of extremely solid world records. That's definitely his kind of deal. We have sensitivity information on everybody. He uses 1000 DPI and 1.1 in game, which equates to a 38 centimeter 360 or a 1 foot 3 360. And of course, we mentioned earlier, Saxton sensitivity is a 3 foot 360. 3 feet to do a 360.
Compared to 1.
He must have like 2 mouse pads. I don't know how that works. Yeah, that's wild. And for those that don't know, there are things such as turn binds that help you turn. You press a bind and it pretty much helps you turn. You just press it and it turns for you. A lot of these players are going to be using them, but most of the time you have it set to a very low sensitivity. So it's not going to really come into play when it comes to spinning. So yeah, these guys have low senses for sure. And a valiant effort from Sinsa on this map. Again, he's not familiar with it, so you can't really blame him for not being able to beat Saxton here. But he did win his respective map. And,
he's not going to get a bad time here. He can complete.
If he can complete. It's ending right here. Looks like he's got it. So an admirable time. Actually a pretty good time for Sinsa there.
Rank 27.
Rank 27. After
First
playing the map for
10
minutes. That's wild. That is insane. Oh my god. So both players winning their own maps. We're going to be heading to a tiebreaker map. And we got some crazy music going on. Alright, here we go. What's the map? Surf Placid?
I think that's it.
Oops. Alright, the tiebreaker. Neither of these players have a completion. They vetoed maps to get this map. This map is not completely random. They just vetoed 3 random maps to get to this one, so I guess they're both fine with playing it. And Angry Face Sinsa puts GG in chat. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, but do either of them realize that the other person has not got a completion?
We'll see. But as we've stated earlier, this map is tier 3.
Update the score.
Oops, forgot to click the save. Thank you. It is tier 3, but it has a very tricky ending.
Hearts back.
So it might prove to be very difficult to actually get a completion on the map. Despite the map not being super mega difficult, It is very awkward. I think that's a good word for this map. It's awkward.
No, we'll go again with the one we said before. Unique.
Unique.
Special.
I mean, it is unique in that it has odd
Very strange
ramps.
flick and things to like skip. And it's got a little teleport shortcut. Both of
Oh
these
yeah!
players probably
I
won't
forgot
know
about that. There is a very weird teleport shortcut that
If you go on
doesn't
top of
do
a
much
pillar,
of anything.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you go on top of a pillar, it boosts you a little bit further into the map. But whether either of these players know that it exists, I don't know. Yes, this is round 3.
Yep,
And by
this
round
is
3, I mean of this
map.
best of 3.
Yeah, this is map 3. There's a lot of weird terminology. Generally, rounds, maps, and matches can sometimes mean the same thing. But in this tournament, they all mean different things. This is map 3 of round 1.
Looks like
of this
Saxton
tournament.
definitely knows the map to some degree.
Yeah,
he's
he
gone
knows
for
the shortcut.
You know, that's it. He's got it.
So essentially, the shortcut gives you like a really
And he
good
got that one as well.
angle.
And that one.
So
Yeah,
here's
he
the
knows that
weird
well.
ending coming up here.
If he makes
Super
it.
odd. This ramp right here. He made.
Valiant attempt. I think he chipped it.
He made it look easy. That ramp is actually very awkward. You have to
turn
board it
around
smooth.
very quickly.
Yeah. If you don't board that ramp smoothly, you literally can't do the next part. We'll watch Saxton for another run and check up on Sinsa's status. It looks like Saxton is more familiar with this map than Sinsa.
No,
though.
what's Sinsa right now?
Right now?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, never mind. Yeah, they know this map. Both of them are doing the head surf and whatnot. And he's gonna get the shortcut too. The ending is...
But is he gonna hit this head? No.
Okay, he kind of screwed up the ending
He's-
a little
he's
bit,
still
but
got it.
he
That's
lost
good.
a ton of speed at the end, but he did get a completion, so the pressure's on Saxton. You can improve that by a lot, the ending. But it is a very awkward angle to get on that ramp earlier.
That's a rank 17 time right there.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Sinsa in the lead right now. Saxton needs to beat world record plus 2.23.
Apparently someone was saying to not put anything into the chat and just use silent commands. I don't know if that was you.
I'm not typing anything in chat. I think that might be like
Right.
untouched. It's probably best not to do that so it doesn't distract the players.
Yeah, that's what they said. Oh no.
But honestly, I think there's a lot more stuff going on that might distract them. So, the fact that there's a prize pool, there's people watching. A lot of the people, to kind of put this in perspective, a lot of the people surf just to like chill and grind times. Take an hour of their day just to play a map for like an hour, get a cool, good time. Generally, you don't have a 10-minute timer to compete against another person. Not many people in the tournament have any experience with something like this. There have been previous tournaments in the past. I think the formats have been slightly different, but
3 versus 3.
I'm sure it's a
The
little
last one that
nerve-wracking.
we had.
Okay. Yeah, in fact, I believe Tato won that tournament, as well as Joshua, who are both eliminated already.
Never mind, let's not talk about it.
So, some of the experienced tournament players have been eliminated already, and it's no fault on them. Like, these are genuinely the best players in the world, across pretty much all games. So them losing is not like a fault on them. It's just there's so many good players in this tournament. In fact, we could get even more good players. There's so many top level players that it was just hard to narrow it down to 16.
Probably worth noting that obviously in this tournament they only have 10 minutes per map. But when they're running for world records and such, they usually end up with a couple of rotations of 80 minutes, which is the maximum time on KSF. So this is completely different to what they're probably used to for when they're running maps. Saxton's coming in with time, so Sinsa.
I think if Saxton does the ending okay, he'll
Head
beat
hit.
it.
He got the head
He
hit.
got the head hit.
Sinsa's
He has
messed up.
way more speed. I think Saxton's taking
Yes,
the lead.
he got
He
the
has
lead.
taken the lead. That's the thing. If you miss that head hit, you kind of fly up in the air and lose a lot of time. You also get a worse board on the ramp after, which means you lose speed and you lose time at the same time, which, yeah. If Saxton were not to do that, he would not be ahead right now, I don't think. So Saxton, just a little bit ahead of Sinsa right now, but the pressure's on Sinsa. If you want Sinsa to pull this through, he has 5 minutes. We need some angry faces in the chat. He obviously knows the map well enough to do it. But can he do it? The legend himself, Angry Face Sinsa. And I'm kind of just like, I don't know, I'm kind of nervous for him, man. Both these players are so...
Saxton's coming in.
Good. Like, I feel like if Sinsa gets through, people are going to be really, really scared. Same with Saxton, it just depends on the map.
Yeah, Saxton's one of the few players I don't really know much about, but he's performing.
he is really good. Morning has labeled him as the sexiest surfer. And Morning's... Oh no! Saxton just discovered where the end zone was on the map. Oh,
I don't think that was an improvement anyway.
Are you sure?
He was very slow on that last one.
Okay.
I think he's coming in with a good time though. Never mind.
Yeah, that's probably the most crucial part of the map, except for the ending, is that really quick surf. Yeah, on that ramp. It's a very difficult angle. You're going super fast. It's very easy to undershoot it or overshoot it. But since it still has 3 minutes, this map is very short. All he needs to do is get one good run. Or, I guess, great run. Because they're already both in the top 20 on the server, but... I guess it's kind of a testament to the skill of these players that they're able to, like, jump into a map that they have little experience on and get top 10 times. Or top 20 times. That's not an easy thing to do. At least not in 20 minutes.
No. Oh, that was unfortunate for Sinsa.
It does seem like both these players are pretty, like, comfortable. You don't really see any jitters.
They both definitely played this map as well. They both knew about the shortcut. Like, at the very least, they've watched the world record videos or something. Mm-hmm. So they definitely know what's going on.
Yeah, or they could have just, like, tactically not completed the map when they were practicing it, so the opponent might think that they have no time on it. I think that's actually happened in a few situations on this tournament, but...
Well, I mean, we saw Saxton with no time, and he would almost beat Hydrogen.
Yep.
If he got the run that I saw, he would have beaten him. This would be over.
Well, speaking of beating him, Sinsa, if he gets his head hit, he does. Oh, no! He spines the ramp. He landed on top of the middle of the ramp, which basically is just like landing on the ground, which loses pretty much all of your speed. So he's definitely capable. It was very close. What was it, like 1.9?
Yeah, he would have had to get a very, very good end to beat him, but I think he had the speed for it. How long have we got left? 1 minute.
Yep, 1 minute. Oh, God. Can Korea stay strong?
I think this run is too slow.
Are you sure?
He's going to have to get that end very, very well. Yeah, very. But...
Oh, he looks like he's doing it. Is he doing it?
Oh, he's doing it. No.
Oh, no! Sinsa, come on, buddy! Oh, no! Come on! Get some angry faces in the chat if you want to see Sinsa pull this off. He is more than capable.
It just exploded a lot of angry faces and no's.
Oh my god. I honestly think he could have moonshot the ending, which is like going super high in the air.
Saxton's coming in again.
This could be the nail in the coffin, because Sinsa's current run is kind of slow.
Good. It's good.
It's real good. This is still faster, I think. It's still faster.
Yeah.
Sinsa's on a run. Time's up, but he's on a run. He started. He's on a run. He needs to be 1.9 or...
That's a bad start, but... No.
And Sinsa is out! The legend is defeated by the stand-in!